Paul's Paul's radio is not Burger King, and he can have it any way he wants. It's his radio, but you can do what you want with your radio.
Wondering where you would ever use 200 channels. I can't even think of 200 UHF channels to use up and down the whole California. Anyway, oh well, KG6LYI, mobile.
Dennis, KC6TRW, and I'm not sure how many channels he has programmed. There are a lot. I think he's got at least a couple hundred channels programmed in there. On the radio I'm talking right here, I've got I think 47 programs, or 47 channels on the UHF radio, and I think I got about 37 on the VHF radio. And my 220 radio, I got 29.
Okay, well, I can see if you program channels that you want to just listen to, maybe fire or ambulance or aircraft or whatever, but programming channels that you can talk on, 90% of the repeaters you're going to talk on aren't going to have anybody coming back to you anyway because they're totally up there and they're totally dead. Like the one you and I talk on, it just sits there idle for all day long with maybe one conversation the entire day. That's kind of ridiculous to have on.
When you want a clear channel, let's say you don't want to tap the Winsystem or whatever, you've got a place to go to. It's like money in the bank, And some of my channels, I can't hit the repeaters because some of them were from the San Fernando Valley, or if I go out shooting, I've got a channel in there where, I don't have to remember it, and it doesn't hurt my radio. It sits there until I need to use it. But instead of fiddling around trying to enter a frequency in, when I can just flip to what I want is the way to go. But that's the way I do it. And Paul does it the way he likes to do it, and you do it the way you like to do it. That's what makes this country great, freedom of choice.
Actually, I had to do it manually because that's the only option I had. And the reason I had so many logged in is because I was kind of entering them as I was learning and as I was picking them up. And I could have put, a bank of 40 here, when I'm in this area, and then when I'm down south, I could have put another bank where I have other LA frequencies so I could have different banks, but I didn't know how to do that. So I put them all into one bank. All 93 of them. I don't know where 200 came in, but anyway. Hey, Dave, there's something I want to tell you. If you ain't got something nice to say, don't say it. KF68.
One thing nice about America is that you have freedom of speech to say anything you want to say. KG6LYI.
I don't know. I like the color blue. AF6GD.
Dave, he never has anything nice to say on anybody.
But, oh well, he has his right to say what he wants to say too, which I respect, because we're all Americans. And Merry Christmas, KG6 LYI on the 3 northbound back to Long Beach.
It's not an insult or anything, but you do have a lot of negativity over the air, and sometimes I don't enjoy listening to it. Take it however way you want. I'm clear. Sorry about the domestic dispute. Cave 6 CIH out.
That's what is the off-on button there, Paul. If you don't like something or whatever, you just take the button and turn off the radio, and it solves all your problems. Take it easy. You notice I called you Paul this time. KG6LYI.
Davey, put your teeth back in again.
XPA.
So, Paul, now you got a troublemaker. The number one jammer on the Winsystem that has been caught 3 different times now by 3 different people. There he is from Los Angeles, Mr. Jim.
I did because I knew you would say that. So why don't you practice what you preach? And if you don't like me being here, press the off button. No one has ever caught me jamming because I don't jam. I think it's stupid. Okay? Now, if you want to, you keep accusing me of this by some sort of scientific thing. If you want to stand up and say I did something, then say it. Let's hear the evidence. Everybody's listening. Go on. Let's name the names. Say the evidence. Go ahead. We're all listening. But you won't do it. You're ready, LYI. Go ahead.
It's unlicensed jammer.
Well, that's a good excuse. That's a good excuse. But you know what? I don't come here to be negative. I come on here and I talk whoever, and, every time I come on here and just give my call sign, you start up with your negative stuff. And then there's this other guy out there who I don't even know who he is. He's also tired of your negative stuff. If you're going to be negative, just go be negative somewhere. I don't have anything bad to say about you or anyone else. I just don't have any negativity for anybody anymore. So, if you want to be negative, fine. But if you're going to accuse me of something, then let's hear the proof. Simple as that.
Give you 4 call letters, and when you hear them on, you talk to them so they can verify to you exactly what you did, which I already know about. Let me see. There's Dennis, TRW. There's Jonathan, MID. There's the guy that lives in Lake. I forget the name of the lake as well. And who was the 4th guy? Let me think. I'll think of him in a second. But there's 4th got you jamming. KG6LYI. I'll leave it at that. Oh, Tracy B.
Okay, so you have heard other people say that I was jamming. So you don't have any knowledge of this. You just know what you heard other people say. I get it. So you don't have any personal kind of knowledge of anything yourself. You just like to spread the negativity. Well, I would certainly like to know if anyone has caught me jamming. All I want is them to give out my address, where my residence is. And unless somebody does that, give me a break. W6XPA.
4 days ago. He came on the system early morning about 4 o'clock. We were all talking to the morning crew. He had his television on in the background as he came on and talked to us. And then a couple minutes later, when no one wanted to talk to him, he keyed up, left his key open, and guess what? The same television show in the background was going across his microphone without him knowing it because he didn't turn his television off. That's how smart he was. So he was caught there, and yes, I was listening to that transmission, so I heard the same television show both times as you were keying up and not saying anything. Just an open mic. So there you go. There you go. XBA. Caught.
But, not that it's anybody's business, but my mother passed away last week, and I wasn't on the radio 4 days ago. So you are full of crap, okay? I wasn't even on the radio 4 days ago. So, you know what? You're just going to talk your stuff, and you know what? One of these days, one of these days...
His mother also passed away 2 months ago.
And we can talk about it. But, in the meantime, just spare me your lies and your baloney. If you don't want to talk about amateur radio and you don't want to talk about anything positive, why even bother? Why even bother? All you can talk about is flying because that's your whole life. You have nothing else going for you in your whole life. You have nothing going for yourself whatsoever. Okay? And you come out here and all you can do is talk badly about me? Don't you have anything else going on in your miserable life than to talk negatively about me every time I come on? Am I so much a part of your life that you have to talk about me? And things you hear about me? Spare me. And that's part of why I'm not leaving out here at all anymore. Because I just don't want to deal with you.
Boy, then keep up the good work if it makes it not be on much. KUFX.
Christmas to you, Steve, over there, KD6SI in Las Vegas.
That's correct. We're tired of your bullshit, Davey.